The Order, Episode 5, Ego Traps. My name is M, and by now, you understand something most people never will. The world is not always defeated by force. More often, it is defeated from within. Because one of the greatest vulnerabilities is not external. It is ego. And ego is dangerous. Not because confidence is weakness, but because unchecked ego creates blindness. Blindness to manipulation, insecurity, false validation, emotional hijacking, self-destruction. That's the trap. Most people believe their greatest threat is outside them, an enemy, a betrayal, a hardship. But often, their downfall begins internally, with pride, the need to be right, be respected, be admired, be chosen, be superior. These desires, when uncontrolled, become openings, and openings create leverage. That's why ego is often the first breach in your armor. Because ego distorts perception. It convinces you criticism is attack, correction is disrespect, patience is weakness, silence is surrender. And once ego takes control, strategy dies. Emotion replaces clarity. Reaction replaces calculation. That is where people lose power. This is why the order demands ego mastery, not ego destruction, mastery. Because confidence is useful, but confidence without discipline becomes liability. Now apply the L.I.E methodology. Layers. What insecurity is beneath your reaction? Illusions. What false narrative is ego creating? Ego. What personal need is distorting truth? This is difficult work because ego rarely announces itself honestly. It disguises itself as strength, ambition, standards, pride, self-respect. But often, it is fear. Fear of insignificance, fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of inadequacy. And fear-driven decisions are dangerous because they are exploitable. This applies everywhere. In business, ego can destroy partnerships. In leadership, ego can collapse trust. In relationships, ego can sabotage intimacy. In wealth, ego can lead to reckless choices. In self-development, ego can prevent growth entirely. That's why many powerful people fall, not because they lacked skill, because they stopped seeing themselves clearly. Ego became illusion, and illusion always fractures eventually. So now, you must become ruthless with yourself. Observe defensiveness, insecurity, overreaction, validation seeking, dominance addiction. These patterns are not strength. They are vulnerabilities. And vulnerabilities must be mastered. Because the moment someone understands your ego, they understand how to manipulate you. Flattery, disrespect, competition, desire. These become weapons unless you are aware. Awareness changes everything. Because once you see ego clearly, you can regulate it. And once regulated, you become harder to control. That's real confidence, not fragile pride. Stable clarity. So from this point forward, do not simply ask, how do I win? Ask, what inside me could make me lose? That question will protect you more than arrogance ever will. Because strategic people master themselves first, and those who master ego become exponentially more dangerous. Not because they crave power, because they are no longer blinded by false power. This is where self-mastery deepens. This is the order.